And welcome back to the Los Alamitos preview show. Before Les and I get to handicapping the second half of the program here for Friday night, it's time for our weekly update on the two-year-old gate workouts. And Orlando Gutierrez, our Director of Marketing and Publicity, caught some pretty promising two-year-olds who worked here the past week.
Finals to the La Primera del Año Derby and El Primero del Año Derby, plus the first races for two-year-olds of the season, highlight the abbreviated weekend of racing at Los Alamitos. On Friday, the red-hot filly back in front will lead the running of the Grade 3 La Primera del Año Derby for owner Francisco Vega and trainer Jaime Gomez. Owner of the fastest qualifying time to the La Primera, back in front will be going after her fourth win in a row when she starts from post number 4 on Friday night. The talented filly will come into this race after posting back-to-back daylight wins at Los Alamitos. She was a 1 1/4 length allowance winner on February 15th before scoring a similar 1 1/4 length Derby trial win on March 14th. Carlos Huerta, who has piloted the Foos filly in all 4 of her wins, is back aboard. The field will also include stakes winners Take a Look and A Goddess Through Fire. Jaime Gomez is hoping for a big Derby weekend, as he also trains the talented multiple Grade 1 stakes finalist Forget It in the running of the El Primero. Owned by Dutch Masters 3, Forget It won his El Primero trial by an impressive 2 1/4 lengths while easily posting the fastest qualifying time. Forget It's time of 19.64 was 0.3 of a second faster than the next fastest qualifier. Huerta will also ride Forget It. Saturday's racing card will also feature the first juvenile races of the year. 7 runners will be in action in the 7th race, headed by Ed Allred's makeup artist, who posted this 12:3 drill, which tied for the third fastest of 58 workouts recorded on March 21st. The field will also feature Jeff Ray's Stella Corona and Jose and Antonio Flores Corona's Dream Walk, both of which posted 12.3 clock-ins on March 21 as well. In the 4th race on Saturday, Janet Martinez, the Charm Ruler, will be one to watch after posting a pair of 12.4 works for trainer Elena Andrade. Her last work on March 21 was the 9th fastest of 58 drills posted on that morning. Moving on to some highlights from recent morning workouts, Howard Nichols' 2-year-old Favorite Kiss looked impressive once again on March 28th, as the Favorite Cartel filly posted the season's first 12.0 clocking while working from the outside post in that drill. Favorite Kiss has previously recorded a very sharp 12.3 workout on the morning of March 14th. Trained by Paul Jones, Favorite Kiss is out of the Goodbye Kisser, the winner of the 2010 PCQHRA Breeders' Futurity. And lastly, Carnegie Hall was one of several 2-year-olds to shine during morning works for trainer Jaime Gomez this past Tuesday. Owned by Bobby Cox, the Oklahoma-bred colt by Corona Cartel worked 220 yards in 12.20.
Well, thank you, Orlando. And the two-year-olds are getting ready now, just about run less. We're going to have a lot of races for the first-time starters next week in particular. And you've talked about Paul Jones having some promising first-time starters that are going to be coming up. I've caught some from the Jose Flores barn that have impressed me very much.
A lot from Jose Flores' barn. I think they're all ready to mow. Well, some are really ready to win first. You ask them, but some smaller barns like Mike Castleman and even one horse from Sergio Fiscal barn. But a lot of promising horses I see coming up very shortly.
And Mark Skeen had a promising two-year-old that worked 12:20 here about 2 weeks ago that was pulling the rider out of the saddle. So you're right. It's just not the high-profile barns, but some of the smaller barns can make some big impact in our baby races here in the coming weeks. Well, that's